Good night, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel, Journeys to Healing. It is Monday, August 17th. It is 6:52 p.m. Let's get us a quick collective, y'all. So during preparation, we have create the website, the initial G show with this, as well as make them skits. Okay, so get it popping, okay? Use those gifts to be a service, okay? Even if you just sharing your energy to bring laughter, into the world, that's still healing energy. So be a service, okay? Whoever that was for. Mitsubishi and Chrysler showed several times with Family Secrets as well. Exotic dancer or stripper is out with Speak Your Truth, My Love Bug, and Imagine That is the name of the movie. If you don't know, that's with my boy Eddie Murphy, okay? And he thought he needed the blanket to make his dreams come true, not knowing he did it without the blanket the whole time. So somebody may be codependent on a person or something, um, but they realize that they don't need the person to be successful, or they need to realize that. Okay, and take apply that energy how it fit. All right, and then we have Ready to Be Loyal, Galveston with the name Chiquita and Tameka, and Past Life Karmic Death. So, whatever this situation is for these particular names, this could have been some type of past life karmic situation. This could have been a situation with these people where it was some type of karmic relationship in a past life, and you didn't close it out in that lifetime. So it was a debt that you had to pay in this lifetime. Okay, so considering that Ready to Be Loyal is out here, I feel like you close it out in this cycle. Okay, so you pay back that debt, and we have Open Up Your Heart. It will help you attract more love. Along with this affirmation, I am open to spirits, love, and inspiration. Or maybe someone needs to try speaking that affirmation to assist with opening up their heart and welcoming love. Okay, because you do have new beginnings coming in. All right, and it's because you close out cycles. Okay, that was fated to be closed out. Somebody is paranoid of their karma. It could be someone that you have closed out a cycle with, but it was destined for it to be closed out. No ifs, ands, buts about it. That could be the situation with the karmic debt that you have to pay back. Maybe you guys will begin again fresh, but apply that energy how it fit. And then get ready to be wine and dine, my love bugs. Nah, it didn't give me nothing with that, yo. All right, so let's cleanse our energy. I just saged again. All right. Okay, y'all. We started off with that Michael Jackson, yo. I forgot the name of the song, but it was like with your spirit team being with you. Oh, you are not alone. That's what was playing. Now we got Keith Sweat playing, baby. It's a right and a wrong way to love somebody. Okay, period. Cool. The name Keith could be very significant. Ooh, yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you to the new subscribers, baby. Welcome to the fam. The initial G showed again. Fam, y'all already know what it is, baby. Welcome back for another one. Y'all, please feel free to hit that like button, that subscription button, and that notification bell on your way in, and I truly appreciate it. We have You Are Anointed and The Babysitter, Killer Queen. A group of frenemies tried to sacrifice a divine masculine that was pure and innocent, only to end up being the sacrifice due to him losing his virginity while running from them. So, somebody most definitely could have tried to sacrifice a person Whether it was actually sacrificing a person. People really do dark and demonic shit on the back scene, yo. But if not, like, they just could have been the type of person to really take advantage of you, take your kindness for a weakness, expect you to over apply, over engage, and, over apply pressure to whatever the situationship is, right? And then we have, but you are anointed. No ifs, ands, buts about. But you are transforming wonderfully. Keep growing. Somebody is desperate, my baby. Falling from grace, Jasmine asked her husband why he didn't defend her with her boss, and he replied, for what? He was telling the truth, and although the truth hurt, sometimes it can make you better if you allowed it. So, one, somebody could have spoken the truth about a situation, and somebody could have really took offense and felt as if somebody else was supposed to defend them or stand up for them, but truth is it's an opportunity to create change, to create new, right? I mean, truth is a must, right? I mean, it's a must have, period. But I do feel like it's heavy on somebody speaking the truth. It could have been an exotic dancer or a stripper in specific that could have spoken their truth when it came to a situation. They could have spoken a truth about them not needing a person or not needing something. I don't know. Somebody have a baby on the way. Congratulations. They may have an electric car. Connecticut could be very significant. That was Infinity, Mercedes, or something heavy on Connecticut. Continue loving you first, my baby. We all experience the whole phase, present, past, or future, short run or long haul. The lower you get, the more God is going to bless you. So somebody need to remain humble when it comes to a situation, and time for a detox. Somebody may be on a meat detox. Maybe you need to go on a meat detox. Maybe you should take a fasting. Or maybe you're on a fasting. I don't know, y'all. Apply the energy I feel. Okay. I can't roll my tongue for nothing, yo. All right. Let's see. Okay, somebody could have got a new car. Congratulations, my baby. But we got forward movement, most definitely. I feel like y'all are moving into new chapters. Okay, paying back karmic debt, finding balance when it comes to situations, and just moving forward and looking forward to new opportunities, to new chapters of your life, new versions of yourself. Somebody may be feeling bored in a situation, but I feel like somebody could have been being stubborn when it came to a situation. Somebody could have just been looking at a person refusing to accept something, and they missed the opportunity. Whatever it was, it could have been a gift from the Most High, and they rejected it. What is this show? Hmm. Mm. I feel like this could have been when it came to somebody receiving a gift. I feel like somebody was stubborn and they refused to do the transformation, to put in the work to transform the way they needed to transform in order for them to receive this gift. And now I feel like they may be experiencing spiritual poverty. Yep, spiritual poverty. It could be somebody that you moved on from. You no longer deal with this person. They could be feeling lost or feeling lack, but I feel like they didn't appreciate it. They didn't appreciate you. They didn't appreciate what you offered. They didn't appreciate what you brought to the table. Like, at all. Poison, this person could have been very like toxic. Hmm. It could be pertaining to a family member or somebody that you have a family with. I feel like either you made the judgment to, I feel like just follow your happiness, right? Find happiness. I feel like just vibe high. Choose happiness. Choose your independence. Choose to stand on your own. Look, look, can't get it out my head. This lost, this leg. Look, miss her, kiss her, love her. Oh wow. I feel like you're receiving the rewards of, your labor, of your hard work as well. I do feel like, baby, you waiting for your harvest to come in. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like you have options. It's gonna come in a variety of different ways. But I do feel like just be selective of the many different, opportunities. Because I feel like for some of it, it may come, disguised as a blessing. But just be careful. Okay, but I do feel like you do have good rewards coming in, and I feel like it's coming in a variety of different ways. I feel like it's destined for you to receive this. It's a part of your destiny. It's fated for it to happen. No ifs, ands, buts about it. For some of y'all, you had to experience, you freeing yourself. I feel like from the illusion that you could have been in. Find boundaries, have boundaries, stand firm in your boundaries. For some of y'all, you may have had to speak your truth when it came to a situation pertaining to somebody in the King of Pentacles energy. That could have been immature, emotionally immature. For some of y'all, it could have been somebody younger than you. They could have actually been younger than you, but I feel like for the most part they was blocked off. They was emotionally blocked off. They was emotionally immature, and you needed to set boundaries when it came to that person in order for you to really receive your Ten of Pentacles. Sometimes it just your Ten of Pentacles is to be in peace, right? To have a very firm financial security, just a level of independence. You being happy single, being comfortable with being single, right? Really, really loving on you first. Somebody really had to, stand, you had to put up boundaries. And I feel like really love on yourself wholeheartedly. That's something that you had to really experience. I feel like that was a lesson for you. I feel like you did it. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You could have actually blocked the person, but I do feel like you stood up for yourself. Period. You could be recovering from it, from the situation with this person. This person could have been very, very immature. They could have been childish. I feel like they were most definitely was emotionally childish. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like you blocked it off though. And now all your wishes is being fulfilled. I feel like you could be having opportunity after opportunity after opportunity coming in, and this shit could be happening fast, like real fast. The Eight of Wands with the Knight of, well, no, the Knight of Cups, but I feel like it could be, pertaining to you following your dreams, following your heart, making your wishes a reality. I feel like it just created a lot of opportunities for your wishes to become your reality. And it could have happened fast. But I feel like, baby, you was on time. You was on top of it. You was on top of it. You ain't miss a beat. Mm-mm. You ain't miss a beat, baby. You was celebrating. Feel me? Every chapter, every new season. Like, period. Weathering the storms. Okay? I feel like you made the right decision. I feel like it could have been some things that was hidden when it came to a friend circle. People that you considered to be, friends of yours. It could have been pertaining to some fake love situation with the Knight of Cups. I feel like it's a lot of chaos that could be going on behind you. Or maybe it's internal, Queens. Apply that energy how it fit. I feel like it's a chaotic situation that could have been pertaining to your friends that's behind you. But I feel like for somebody in specific, like somebody could have some type of internal chaos when it comes to, I feel like some type of love situation coming in, some type of new relationship coming in. I feel like it's coming. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. This teamwork, it's coming in. I feel like you just need to rest, like, put it to rest within yourself, and just trust in that you're going to receive just what you deserve, a very loving, loyal king, period. I feel like it could be somebody that you trusted, somebody that you really had a lot of love for. And yeah, most definitely, I feel like past tense is most definitely something from your past, something that you have already put to rest. But I feel like they could be feeling overwhelmed, they could be feeling burdened. I feel like it could be about you, to be honest. They could be realizing, I'm telling you, they're nostalgia energy. I could not make this shit up. They realizing something when it comes to you. I feel like one, they could be realizing how magical you are, how mystical you are. They could be looking at you as a very mystical person. I also feel like they see your strength. You're very strong and magical, I feel. I feel like it's somebody else though that's toxic as a motherfucker. Whoever this is, baby, they trying to rush in and take a leap of faith. They going through something though. This person here experiencing a tower moment. Things shifting in their life. This is a lover of yours. Could be a Gemini. I feel like things is slowing down for them. Things are starting to slow down. This person here toxic dude. You may view this person as being a devil, but I feel like you may see him. You feel as if it's a very very toxic person, or it could have just been a very toxic situation when it came to this person. I feel like you found the strength to leave though. So congratulations on that. Of taking that leap of faith and just starting over. I feel like it could have created big changes all of a sudden as well. Oh, yo. Whatever this situation is, this was somebody that you had a very, very intense sexual connection with. The King of Wands is always somebody who gonna fuck you real good for me. They gonna fuck the shit out you. I mean, good too. So whoever this is, I felt like it was a very passionate situation that you had with this situation. They're experiencing something though. Things slowing down for them. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I also feel like they recognize you. They see the truth when it comes to you. I feel like they see that you fly high, baby. You ride on your high horse. You're successful. You're victorious. You're always gonna be victorious. You're always gonna be successful, and that's the truth. Like, period. It don't matter what path you choose, like, what route you go, like, you're always going to be victorious along your path. Period. I also feel like they could be seeing the truth when it comes to them thinking that the grass was greener on the other side about a bad choice that they made. They made a bad choice and they see the truth. Baby, they see that you are the one, not the motherfucking two. Whoever this high priestess is. Oh yes, baby. You know move to calmer waters. I feel like they see that you are a high priestess. You could be very spiritual. You could, again, mystical. I'm telling you. I feel like they see you as being a very, very mystical. You could lift them up, whether it's just with your words. I also feel like it could be somebody in specific, like that's moving into their high priestess era. You could really, really be connecting to and in tune with your higher self, with your higher knowing. You could be receiving a lot of higher knowledge, a lot of higher wisdom. This is this next chapter that you're going into. You're more focused on, I feel like, or you're receiving more information pertaining to the unknown. That's what I feel. Okay. I also feel like the truth about somebody's path could have been revealed. All right. Yeah. I feel like for somebody, for you to move forward from whomever this person is, like this just was your justice. This just was your justice. For somebody, this could have been a platonic relationship. It could have been some type of partnership. But I feel like they could have been attacking you. I feel like this is another energy that you move from whoever in the high priestess energy. Apply the energy how they fit. But I feel like it's your justice for you to leave this situation behind. It was meant for you to leave it behind. That whoever this person is very, very strategic. I also feel like for somebody in specific, baby, you could have strategized and before you left this, like you could have really planned it out. Like you could have slowly pulled your love back from this situation. Like, even though y'all was living together, like y'all could have been staying in separate rooms. You could have pulled back your sexual energy. You could have pulled back energetically before you actually left the home. But I feel like when you left, babe, you had it all lined up. You had it all together. You literally went in. You was prepared. You went into your own, shit, like, decked out. You feel me? You don't have to wait for nothing. You had strategized it all. You was already prepared. You was prepared for it. Your inner knowing. Period. I feel like you really trusted into your intuition and allowed your intuition to pull your energy back from whatever this situation is. For some of y'all, like this didn't have to be a romantic relationship. Like this could have been like just a soulmate connection, right? Somebody that it was destined for you to have some type of relationship with, some type of partnership with. But I feel like they could have been like they really thought they were smart. And it really could have been attacking you and somehow, or attacking your family, your children. For somebody, it could have been a mother figure. But you close out the cycle with it. Somebody father could have closed out a cycle. Somebody father could have guided them to the snake. Okay. Somebody could have been trying to steal somebody's blessing. Yo, I did not expect. I did not expect that. Okay, it be getting deep real fast, y'all. Somebody is most definitely being successful. Um, Somebody could also be being recognized, being seen. I feel like it's multiple people that is recognizing your status. That's watching you ride on your high horse. That's watching you be victorious and successful. I feel like somebody is most definitely staying committed. I feel like to remaining humble, to mastering being humbled. Somebody could also be staying committed to a detox, to cleansing out their body, cleansing out their energy. watching what type of energy, you come in contact with. Let's see what's going on. Hmm. I told y'all. I feel like somebody really have some type of internal chaos. Don't trust chaos. Don't recycle heartbreak like plastic bottles. Stop trying to heal in the same place that broke you. Cycles, escape, liberation. I feel like whatever cycles that's been closed out is destined to be closed out. Is no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like a lot of y'all is really mastering it though. Romanticizing your own damn life, independence, joy, creativity. But this is crows. Because I feel like for some of y'all, you most definitely, I feel like, is in a creative place, creating a new life for yourself. And you've been very successful with it. You've been very victorious with it. Just creating, your own independence, a very firm and solid, I felt like, financial independence, recognizing who you are, knowing to, support yourself, show up for yourself, count on yourself, right? This is for this energy. This is I am, that Beyonce. What she say? I realized I was my own best friend. I feel like this is that type of energy. Hmm. True clarity, guidance, and protection. I also feel like it could be another energy that could have. I feel like this could be this energy that could be getting stuck in a karmic cycle and could be romanticizing their life, trying to make it seem like things are more peachy than what it actually is. And then they're exhausted watching your reruns. So somebody most definitely could be stalking a person's social media. Your spirit guides are face palming again. What? Oh yeah, what is that? Your spirit guides are face palming again. Patterns, denial, accountability. I feel like it's crossed because whomever this energy right here for, I feel like they could really be struggling with, denial. They could really be struggling with accountability. They could really be struggling with old patterns or old habits that they may be struggling with. They could be struggling with their own demons. Fuck. Period. Everybody got, good and bad. Everybody have light and dark. Everybody have demons. Period. I like to think of the movie Compass. Y'all watch the movie Compass. When I tell you that is a good movie, y'all know I'm very in tune with my inner child, so I enjoy watching kids movies, and Compass is a good one. For me, I get the spiritual message of, like you just finding balance with your good and your bad, like not trying to repress your dark side or block out, your dark side, but instead learn to find balance with it. Like, learn to love it, learn to nurture it, learn to, honor it. Period. You know. I feel like this is that type of energy. This person here, like they really struggling with accepting their demon. They're really in denial when it comes to some of the things that they do. They could be in denial about stalking a person in real life, or the need of them needing a person, feeling as if they need a person to be successful. And then dots don't mean devotion. Uh, read energy, not type in bubbles. Intuition, patience, and awareness. First of all, I feel like somebody could be leaving a person on red. But second of all, or somebody could be anticipating, a response from a person via text message. Somebody could have spoke the truth to a person through a text message. That could have been the energy that offended a person because they was expecting somebody, to. I feel like they could have been expecting a person to stand up for them when it came to whatever truth that was spoken to them. Kaylani out the window. No one's coming to steal your spotlight, huh? You're the main character. Start acting like it. Confidence, empowerment, spotlight. So it's I feel like it's heavy on somebody being in the spotlight. Cause the Six of Wands, that's all about spotlight as well. I feel like somebody most definitely could be like if you because it did show with create them skits. So if someone like if you're a YouTuber or you create skits, like you have a platform. I feel like somebody could be mastering a craft though. I feel like somebody could really be taking it like you take your craft serious, baby. Your creation is very serious. Like, I feel like you take your time with whatever it is that you create. I feel like you take pride in it. You committed to it. But I feel like you could be good at it though. With the Eight of Pentacles, like, you really could be mastering it. Congratulations. I feel like somebody most definitely could be saving their money as well. Stacking them cards. Okay. Thank you, Divine Heavenly Father. Let's see what's going on. Uh oh. Okay, 32. Look, I feel like it's heavy on somebody being sorry. Like, they know they was wrong. They know that they fucked up. It's already out here with the ready to be loyal. I feel like somebody know that they fucked up. They knew that they was down bad for the things that they was doing. Look, I admit that. I regret that. I promise that I put that on my life. Look, all I need is one more chance. So somebody could really, really, really be sorry. Somebody could really be accepting accountability as well, because it is close. So I do feel like on one end, somebody is, in denial when it comes to a situation. But I feel like for somebody is really accepting accountability for the role that they played when it came to a situation. I told y'all this was a past life situation. I feel like it was a past life karmic situation. But I feel like you could have closed it out in this lifetime. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm telling you, it's heavy on a guilt, regret, remorse, lesson learned. Somebody most definitely learned a valuable lesson when it came to a situation. A teacher could be very significant. I feel like they feel like, they now see, that your love was genuine. Okay, period. They're aware of it now. I feel like they could have gained that clarity. They could have gained, yeah, that awareness. I feel like some type of truth was spoken. I feel like they didn't like the truth, when it was spoken to them. I mean, of course, the truth hurt. I mean, period. But at the same time, the truth create change. It create growth if you allow it. This is a feminine energy. I feel like the one that's being recognized most definitely. I feel like the creativity is cross because I feel like it could be somebody that they're not, they struggle with their creativity. They're not really, all the way there when it comes to their creative juices, tapping into their creative juices. But I feel like for somebody in specific, you're a whole beast out here. You're a beast. Whatever this energy is, I feel like, baby, you're a beast. But I feel like this energy for some of y'all is still a part of this victorious energy, this energy that's being recognized. Somebody could have spoke some type of truth about a third party situation, about somebody having some type of situation going on the side, and they could be feeling guilty and in regret for their decision. Somebody could have listened to their intuition when it came to some type of third party situation. I feel like that could have been a situation that somebody, like whomever the person was that could have had the third party, they could have really expected like somebody to stand up for them or defend, the truth that was being spoken when it came out about the third party. And a person like, but why? Fuck, it's true. Fuck, you want me to, like start beef with a person for like, bitch, you was dangling your heart and like you ain't want to give it to me. You want to have it dangling like that old man with that $1 bill. Oh, you got to be quicker than that. Okay, well, bitch, you not about to string me along like think I'm just about to keep chasing that fucking stank ass heart. Keep your heart. Fuck it. I don't care. Like, now it's a done deal. I feel like somebody listened to their intuition when it came to a situation. But I really feel like somebody really feel as if this is it's their true love. It's a fire chemistry, a strong attraction, a strong magnetic pull. I feel like they could have really been chasing the situation, seeking validation from the person instead of validating yourself, appreciating yourself, finding your worth, knowing your worth. Jaheim, Gemini energy. I feel like it's important that somebody remain humble and just continue working hard on whatever it is that you're mastering. I feel like somebody's magic is being recognized. Somebody is recognizing a person for being a magical being. Somebody could also be being very successful when it comes to the things that they're manifesting. For somebody, journaling could be very significant when it comes to like your manifesting gift, whether it's drawing, writing. I also feel like somebody think they slick when it comes to a situation. All right, let me see. Whatever this toxic situation is, I'm telling you. Somebody most definitely could have been trying to manipulate a situation. I feel like they could have had some type of obsession with it as well, holding on to somebody's heart, just so they could have some type of control over the person. But they really toxic as fuck. Like that's all it's about. Look, she said for everybody. I look at her like, who's everybody? I feel like it's time for somebody to cleanse, their life. It could be them having toxic behaviors with cheating or manipulating situations, trying to hold on to people's heart. But I feel like it's time for a cleanse. Okay. Oh, thank you, Divine Heavenly Father, where this coming from. All right, yo, let me see. Somebody could be sick or somebody have an STD. A fake person. I feel like whoever is paranoid, you need to have faith and remain humble. Okay? Period. I feel like fasting, doing some type of meat detox could be very significant as well. All right. But I feel like somebody is worried about a situation. Somebody could be worried about a third party. Somebody could be getting divorced, or somebody could be going to court. Somebody could have some type of legal issue. Somebody could work in the judiciary system. A feminine energy could be expecting. First, somebody could be expecting a true love, but I also feel like somebody could be expecting like some type of, I feel like, remorse, like some type of apology or something. They could have a older woman that could be going to court, or somebody main person. I don't know, but it could be an older feminine energy in particular, or older person. They could really be going to court, but they could have been in jail and they really, really worried about it. Like, this could be what's on their mind. This is what they're concerned about. I feel like they just need to be patient when it comes to a situation pertaining to a third party, but I also feel like they need to be patient when it comes to whatever the court situation is. For somebody in specific, it's somebody who could really, really, really be in deep thought about taking somebody on a date. Um, it's already out with the date night and wine and dine. This could be somebody that somebody is at a distance with, or maybe somebody is traveling to see a person. Y'all may be starting over, or maybe they want a new beginning with you, or it could be somebody that you have a child with. Take what resonates and leave what does not, but I do feel like they want some type of new beginning. For somebody in specific, it could be somebody baby who could be in a hospital. Somebody baby could be sick, but take what resonates and leave what does not. I feel like whoever this person is, they act as if they like a official person, but they fake. They fake as a motherfucker. They could have some type of STD. It could be somebody that's moving. A police officer could be moving. Somebody could be experiencing poverty. Somebody could be moving overseas or traveling overseas because of poverty. I don't know. Somebody could be going overseas for a funeral. Somebody from overseas could have passed. You do have my deepest condolences. Somebody could be receiving a house, great fortune. A main male could be receiving some type of message. When it comes to family, from the courts about somebody stealing something from a wealthy man that somebody married, somebody's sister could have married, and now they experiencing poverty. They love her, could be experiencing sudden wealth. I don't know, after losing a job. Yeah, I don't know what that is. All right. Somebody could work at a hotel. Somebody that work at a hotel could be is heavy on the court issues for that, or somebody that somebody have a family with. Family secret show with. Oh, I did say that because I this card here always give me family secrets. But I feel like whoever the person is that have the family secrets, they really could have some type of legal issue going on or something dealing with court. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. And it could be with them stealing something from a wealthy man. And somebody could have really went to jail. It could be somebody that somebody was married with, somebody's sister. Y'all, all right, whatever that is, because I don't know. Okay, let's get some advice. Let's do this. True clarity, guidance, and protection. What's the advice? True clarity, guidance, and protection. Okay, y'all, I'm fucking with you. This was a good reading. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Somebody could be born on the 21st day of a month, the 28th day of a month. Somebody could be 33 years old. Somebody could be born in 82. March 21st could be very significant. March 6th could be very significant. June 3rd, June 21st, June 6th, June 10th, June 1st, June 28th, October 28th, October 6th, October 21st, October 3rd, January 1st, January 10th, January 6th, January 21st, January 3rd. We got Capricorn, Virgo, and Gemini. The house of Gemini is sibling, so it's heavy on sister energy. So y'all take what resonates and leave what does not. Virgo energy is bad health, so somebody really could be sick or somebody could be in the hospital. Somebody could really be worried about that as well. Somebody could have like concerns of somebody else. A third party could be very significant. I don't know. Take what resonates and leave what does not. But I also feel like it could be feminine energy in specific that could be doing some type of self reflecting, some type of inner healing, inner growing. Somebody could also be like 10, closing out cycles, starting off fresh, starting new. All right. And if you've just went through a heartbreak, spirit is here to remind you that pain is only temporary. Allow yourself to feel in order to heal. Trust that this too shall pass. Self love is just as important than having someone to love you. The spirit says the love you give to yourself tells the universe how you want to be loved by someone else. Practice self love. Period. Okay, and I hope this was helpful, y'all. I hope this was useful. I hope y'all got something from this. Always remember, it's above, so below. We are one. Y'all be blessed, books.